What's up, y'all? It's KB, and we love movies. And I'm coming live from the construction zone that was once my beautiful basement. Had a little water damage down here, so shelves are emptied and moved. It smells down here. You guys, I know. Look at Fish's face. You came in late, so yeah. Everything is under construction, so don't come for movie night anytime soon.
Okay.
Good deal.
But we're back. We ran this January, December? What was it, guys?
January. Yeah.
I want to say it was like end of last year,
Yeah, I
but
thought it was December, but yeah, around that time.
we set some movie watching goals for this year, and I was just saying when someone said, "Oh, July, half the year is over," I was like, "Ooh, what about those movie goals?" And I went and I looked at them, and I was like, "Ooh, yeah."
Whoopsie.
We need an update. We needed a little accountability to get back on the horse, if you're like me. But we're joined again by an esteemed panel of friends. So we have the Huckster. We have Huck's Pop Culture Cafe in the house. We got Mika from Double Feature Podcast. What's up, girl? We got Tim. Tim Talks Talkies in the house. We got my favorite Fish in the house. We got Fish joining us. And we got the super prepared Mega Mike the Movie Man.
I know. I was here early. I brought the fireworks for you all. I am ready to go.
We love it. We love it. We are not alone, so we're going to take a quick look to see who's in the chat joining us before we get started with our updates. And I figure we could just go around like one at a time like we did in December. That way everyone has a little part to play as we go along. So we have Adrian James saying hello. How you doing? I've said that a couple times today. How you doing? We got Cluck the Movie Man saying hello to everyone with the cool avatar.
KB, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry. Guys, I just wanted to throw out to all of you and in the chat, if I just shows my avatar and I go, screen goes black for me, I'm at work. So I'm running off to help people real quick, but I wanted to be a part of this. I was going to make a video, but I didn't make a video because I thought I'd be able to join. But then, yeah. Anyways, so if you see me run off or the screen go black, that's what I'm doing. I'm helping those who can't help themselves right now. I'm just kidding. I'm taking care of people in my theaters. So, all right. Just wanted to throw that disclaimer out there. So if I go away, I won't be
okay, folks.
Yeah.
Love your commitment, Fish.
Who else? We got Steve joining us. Hey, hey. We got Magic Hands. What's up? We got Tiana saying hey, and Gunchi. What's going on?
Hey, y'all.
All in Oats in the house.
Mr. Roots.
Look at all these amazing people. Thank you. Good to see you.
Look at the balloons.
Whose birthday is it? You know something we don't?
You know, I have to. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I got to be hyped up right here.
That's right. And Anna's birthday. Happy birthday to both of you.
Thank you. Yeah, me and Anna's birthday tomorrow and wedding anniversary.
I was about to say, and the anniversary as well. So congrats all around to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We got Mama Blu-ray in the house.
Hey, buddy.
Paul Draws joining us. Sydney Eubank saying hello to everyone. We got the sweetheart in the house. We got Draculina Horror. Hello, my darlings. Hello to you, dear. We got Jeff K saying good evening. We got Corey from Wilkie's Movies and Music.
Hi, Corey.
What's going on? People saying hi to each other. Smirk88, awesome panel tonight. Good evening to you.
What's up, Smirk?
Always good to see you. I got a crying dog because she's afraid to come downstairs with the vacuums that are drying the carpet. Come here, Mama. It's okay. Who else? We got Brian in the house saying hey to everyone. Oh, yeah. Fish is working all the time. Look at that. He's already working. He's gone.
Can't slow him down.
He's gone. We will definitely get him in some way. I'm going to be muting a lot. So we will kick it off by talking about our first goals. I hope everyone has their list or could remember or went back and watched a live stream like I did earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we're going to kick it off with Huck. What was your first goal for the year?
All right. I'm going to present these in the order I'm most proud.
Oh,
So I'm going to start. This was actually my number 2 at the time. And it's the one I actually haven't done really anything with. It's kind of a one and done thing once I do it. It was a creative video that has my favorite top 100 movies of all time. Obviously, that is a daunting task. Tim, you know, with all those top 80s and 70s and 25. So to do 100, it's a real big task. And I still plan on doing it. I got half the year left to do it. So I'm not procrastinating. It was just a big one. So I will say that is the one, which is good. Hear me. The only one I didn't at least touch a little bit. See? People are excited. They're like, hello, I can't believe it. Way to go, Huck. Sorry, I'll get to it.
That's a task. That is a
Yeah.
lot of movies for one
It
video.
is huge. And I'm still trying to decide. And y'all let me just like, should I show the movies? I mean, God, picking 100 off the wall, that's a lot. Maybe I'll do it 10 at a time. So I can go, here's the first 10, do a little fade, little effect, and then put them back. I think that's the way to go, because going and pulling 100 all at once is too much. But I have to just start writing them down, though, y'all. I think it's easy, that first top 25, right? But it's that bottom 75, like what gets in there. And Tim, thanks to your wonderful influence with vintage classic films, I mean, there's a lot of those that are going to squeeze into the top 100 easily now, which I love. I mean, I'm just
Nice.
so happy with that type of genre. So let's go. That's all I got. I mean, we're just doing one at a time, right?
Yeah, we're going one at a time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I do it
I know,
all
Huck was for me.
It just got like anticlimactic there.
I know everybody was just like,
Yeah, round your words.
Awkward.
Yeah, just think of it as top tens. You
Oh,
can break
yeah.
them into genres. You could do that too.
oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mika. What's yours?
Oh, I think I'm going to go off of Huck, the one I didn't really do. And then I'm going to start with, it was going to a convention or festivals, more movies. But I think I might look at, in September in Massachusetts, they have the Durant was telling me about it, the Silver Screen Con. So I think I'm going to aim to go to that one. So I have one in mind.
Nice.
So, haven't done it yet, but we'll aim for September.
Cons are so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean that one you don't have to go far for it
Nope.
either.
Nope, right there.
Mika, have you been to any or just a few?
No. And you know, and I want to
excited
build
for you.
up. I really want to go to Comic-Con, the San Diego Comic-Con.
yeah.
That's huge.
That's huge.
But I have to build up baby steps because it
Yeah.
seems so busy, so daunting, you know what I mean? But so I'm gonna tap my toe in.
I haven't been to the San Diego one yet, but the New York one is
Oh,
pretty comparable in ways, and it's hard to move. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
I've
thing.
been to that one too.
Yeah. That's what I was going to tell you. Is like, look, I know there's a pedigree with San Diego Comic-Con. It's like the top one. But let me tell you, every year I go now, I enjoy it less and less. It's so crowded. I mean, you are
Yeah,
literally
same.
bumping into people, literally. If you want to get on a Hall H, which is the big one where everybody like, you will spend a whole day in line if you really want to get in. And that's a waste of time. Just watch it on YouTube when it's done. Like, I would say hit all these other ones because Tim, I see you meeting like good celebs at these things. I'm like, man, I wish I wasn't near San Diego. I wish it was a smaller one because I feel like there'd be better celebs there and they charge less. And
Well, Huck, what do you think of WonderCon? Because that's
I
the
love
one I've been
WonderCon.
to, and I really like WonderCon. It's very
What-
chill, very relaxed. You can move
Dude.
around.
Yeah, Mike's right. WonderCon, it's like the sister of San Diego. So it's got all that little pedigree, but there's less people. You can move around. It's a good time. I'm like exhausted by the end of one day, and I've done everything I want to do. You get into panels that you enjoy. as opposed to all the panels selling out at San Diego, like the lines around the block. I'm like, oh, this is the
wow.
Batman panel. And they're like, oh yeah, you're lucky if you'll get in. I'm like, bye. Yeah. So if you're gonna plan WonderCon, so much better.
Oh, you did, Caprice. Ooh.
I didn't know that. There you go.
Nice.
And I know the Steelbook crew, they pretty much.
Yeah. Durant told me, so are you going? So I may go and just
Another
go with
one.
them.
Another one to look into that it wouldn't be too bad of a drive for you then is there's one called Monster Mania.
I heard of it.
They run a couple of different cons on this coast, and it's good. It's good. I've met a lot of good people there. This upcoming one has Shatner there. It's gonna have Clive Barker there. It's good.
Okay.
There you go. Keep it going, Timmy. What's yours?
Oh, well, I'm gonna go in the order I had. So I have everything written in my phone because I didn't remember them. That's how I kept up on this.
Boy.
My number one was watch Lord of the Rings, and by golly, I watched the first one, didn't like it. So,
by golly.
What was that? You all said something.
No, you said by golly, I didn't like it.
I was saying you got the first one in. Give yourself credit for that.
Yeah, that was I'm tapping out.
Are you?
It's I finished it and I'm like, I get why people like it, but I don't really care. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
You gave it a swing,
on,
baby.
Frank?
That's what counts.
Yeah.
Good to see you. If you guys are not following Frank's Media and Reviews, definitely check out his channel. Has a lot of great content, up and comer for sure. So check him out. Check out his channel whenever you get a chance.
It's been really cool seeing all the newer channels popping up.
Yes.
It's weird. I feel like I've been part of this long enough now that there's been channels that were around when I started that have kind of faded out, and those people aren't really around. And now there's more channels popping up, and I feel like this in between. I was around for them, around for these other people. It's interesting. It's like a transition period. It feels like.
It is, and there's so many people that burn out or just they don't have time. Life changes, and then all of a sudden it's like, I don't have time to put up a video like 3 times a week or whatever frequency they were doing. So, yeah. Fish, not here. Mike, go ahead.
My turn? All right. Well, I still feel like a new channel because my number one goal was to increase the production of my channel, which I don't know if I've accomplished that. I said I wanted to get some better lighting in here with like the cool neon lights, but this is a goal I'm back and forth on. I'm like, do I want to do the cool lights? Now every channel is doing the cool lights. And I'm like, I don't want to be the same as these other channels. I want to be unique. I want to be different. So is my background already good enough? So I'm back and forth constantly on this. I'm like, well, Tim helped me out with a Howard the Duck poster. Can we do better production than that? I don't know. So I got to hear your guys' thoughts on my channel overall. How are you guys liking the production design? Do you think the lighting and pops in the back and Howard the Duck's okay? Or should I be doing better? I got to hear your guys' thoughts because you guys are the viewers.
Oh, I love it. I love it, Mike, because your channel is so unique to you. You know what I mean? And I said, your background, I'm used to it. You know what I mean? And you're growing. So it shows you're doing what you need to do. I love it. Stay unique to you.
My thing is that it's easy enough to be like everybody else. You got to be you. Mm-hmm. And, if you, let's say you got into posters and then all of a sudden it was like, what poster does he have behind him? Or, you highlight a pop or put some lights around that instead of like worrying about floor lights and neons or whatever. Mm-hmm. But the whole thing is it shouldn't be like anybody else. It should be you. I should know when I am looking through things. I'm on Mega Mike's channel. It's not just like, well, whose channel with the cool lights am I on? So, yeah, that's how I see it.
The key is you being happy.
Yep.
Honestly, if you're happy with your background, it don't matter. I click that though, and I see the pops, and I'm like, that's Mike's.
There we go. Check mark that. Tim approved. I accomplished the goal then. Without even knowing.
All right. Well, see, I wasn't going to let you off the hook, Mike.
Man, Huck's gonna rail me, but Huck is the production guy.
So here's the deal,
Hollywood
Mike.
Huck. Okay, give it, Huck.
I mean, look, don't be such a lazy son bitch. All right, look, a couple of lights here and there. makes it sweet. We don't want that real like sun coming in and baking your pops so we can't see, and put a nice curtain up so it's all even. Don't go nuts. Yeah, you don't have to look like, Born to Be Red. He's got all the neon everywhere. But try 1 or 2 lights and see how you like it, rather than saying, well, I got the okay from these guys.
Yeah, I knew I was predicting pain tonight.
right.
I'm clubber wanging you right now.
Oh,
I
that's
painted a
too
fool.
bad.
They don't try at least one light.
Huh?
Look, yeah, just a little something.
You gotta be happy with it though. Like,
Give him a little taste, Mike. He wants to give him a little taste.
A little
Yeah.
I mean,
taste.
your
Okay.
background's fine. Your background's look, and we all are stuck with our background. Like, this is literally the only place I can put my camera. So, I get that. So you got your pops there. That's cool, man. But maybe tweak the pops a little. Man, did you change them out once in a while, or do they stay the same?
Ain't nobody got time for that, Huck. I'm posting
Oh yeah,
every
you
day.
do.
Come
Come
on,
on,
man.
son.
I'm working like
Look.
2 jobs, and you want
You are 3 pops thick. Take the front row, pull the second row up, put that, and now you got a fresh new background, and you didn't have to do anything other than
if you could have actually see them, like if I give you like full screen here, and I could say, oh, that's a couple of Deadpools there.
yeah,
or
look at
whatever
them
it may
Deadpools.
be.
There you go. See, we're
Or
ready
maybe,
for
like,
Deadpool.
highlighting
I
them.
was
That'd be
purposeful,
cool.
I tell you, I was
Oh,
all prepared for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Right?
you
With
go.
just a tiny glow of red on the
Ooh.
Deadpools. That's all
Okay,
you need.
all right, a little
Mhm.
LED like light strip right there. Okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Right?
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what
Right.
happens.
Little
Crazy.
bug lights for you.
All right,
Yeah.
thanks, Huck, for these
This is
guys
definitely
boosting
the
me up,
line
and
of-
then
the
you're
line
like,
of the
"Knock
night."
off time.
ain't
Let's
nobody
go."
got time for that, Huck.
That's the line of the night right there.
Flash forward next year, nothing.
I'm gonna just go through they're kind of like how you would think they'd be, but my number 1 was to try the 52 weeks challenge, and I started off okay, and then I got caught up on one, and then it was like, oh, I missed that week. I'll go back and find a movie and watch 2 that week, and I skipped a few and I didn't write them down, and then it was like middle of February and I totally forgot about it. So in order for me to do 50%, I would probably have to go like balls to the wall from here to the end of the year. So I'm going to try it, because what I did was I put it in my calendar. So a week starting on Monday. So by Saturday, Sunday, if I didn't accomplish it, I could just sit down and watch something. So I'm going to try. And I actually put the category on the calendar. So that way it's not a matter of, oh, let me go to Letterboxd and see what week is this? Is this week 42? Nope. So I have the actual category on Mondays. So now I can look at it every week. So I'm trying. I'm going to try.
That's all you can ask for.
That's all you could ask for. So I'm going to try to keep up with the comments. That way we could just keep it moving. Don't have to stay too long on this. But I didn't even see Susan sneak in here. What up, girl?
Thank you,
Yours
sir.
is better than mine. Everyone knows your background. So that's the thing. If you're happy with it and it's uniquely you, stay with it.
Mm-hmm.
You're good.
Going back
Sue,
to Frank
Sue is
and-
like us. Sue is like us. Low tech.
Low tech. Right.
Literally, these are just plug-in lights. It's
Yeah.
like, that's it. And it's on my phone. That's it.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything fancy. I
We
ain't
so
doing nothing
basic
fancy.
over here. We so basic.
Yep. Frank is having Daniel from Cobwebs. Yeah, that's cool. Check that out. Definitely. Going back, Capri said she's not a fan of Lotar either. Just
Oh. Wow.
It
It's
Can't
okay.
jump on
happens.
that train.
It
It's
happens.
okay.
Sydney, thank you for your questions and everything. We have kind of like this agenda lined up, so we're trying to stick to it. But time permitting, at the end, we could definitely come back to it. So let's go into goals number 2. Keep it going, Huck.
All right, goals number 2. All right, so I'll go with this one. So the next one, I wanted to start doing some night streams where I interview people that I know in the industry. And I have already done one, which was really great. So in March, some friends, they are doing a feature film. Oh, Fish is back. Should we just let
Fish
him
is
talk?
back.
Yeah.
All
right, I'll hold. Fish, go.
Jump in there.
Okay, just one round. You've gone through one round so far?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, let me start off with the one that I'm slacking on the most.
that's what I did.
Okay, so one of them was foreign films, and I've started all of them, but foreign is the one where I've been slacking on the most. I think I've watched two foreign films. One was Red Nazi. What's that? Oh man, I can't remember the full title. And then I watched The Wailing.
Ooh.
Good one.
So those are the two that I watched for my foreign films so far. But with this Criterion sale, I'm actually going to kind of try and step up that a little bit, not a lot, but try and step that up a little bit. But yeah, that's the one I'm slacking on the most. So, but
There you go.
Should we
ahead,
let him
Hawk.
do his second one in case he's got to bail?
oh yeah. Okay, so and then Natalie Wood. What was it? Foreign films. Natalie Wood. And oh my gosh, I forgot my last one. Okay, sorry. But okay, so Natalie Wood is another one that I've kind of been slacking. Actually, this is probably the worst one. I should have started with this one. I've only watched one movie with her in it, but it was a really good one. It was her and George Segal in The Last Married Couple in America.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the title. Yeah. So that was really fun. It was set in the early 80s. And it's kind of like about the divorce revolution of the time, where everybody's getting divorced except for this one couple, and they're the oddity in their friends group because they're the ones that are still married. So it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. So, but yeah, Natalie Wood is another one that I've kind of been slacking on, and yeah, so those two were my lowest rated ones. Yeah.
There you go. Caprice wants you to share titles with her. She has a similar goal.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right. Huck, go ahead and hop
All right.
in
So back to that. So the one, as I wanted to have some people on my channel, so I did one with these filmmakers that were, kickstarting a film called Somewhere to Run, and I had like writer, producer, actors, like 6 people I think on there, all representing a sort of a different facet of filmmaking, and we directed people to a GoFundMe type page if they wanted to chip in, and if they wanted to see what it's like from point A to point B making a film. And that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that night. And I know a lot of people haven't watched it, but whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, that's not I think it's a very informative, fun piece to watch. And I've already been in touch with my Steel Frontier peeps, y'all. That's right. Behind the scenes with Chicken Boy. So I talked to the director and producer. They're all game. So I just need to try to get a few more people on board, and then that can happen. And then maybe one during Halloween as well, because I know a friend of mine did a horror movie. So it seems perfect. So if I can do all those by the end of the year, I will feel accomplished, because they're quite daunting, as KB knows.
Yeah. Putting together those round tables. Lots of fun. Go ahead, Mika. You could go next.
Oh, you're muted, girl. You're muted.
Sorry.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, I'm trying to mute because, like KB with the dogs, I have the cats in the background howling.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I wanted to do more consistency with our channel, Kira and I's channel. So I think we've been doing a little better. We kind of been at least putting some videos out there and kind of working on the schedule. So yeah, I'll say we're getting there. Not as much as I would like to be out there, but you're seeing us. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like the thing that you did about that movie with the very
Parallel.
small cast.
Yeah.
Parallel.
And that's what we're going to start with now, just the On Your Radar segment. So just looking at movies that we feel should be on your watch list. And I kind of like it because we love, like, all types of movies, all genres, even though, horror is kind of our fave. But we can pick up the different years and all that. So I love it.
Yeah. It's fun.
And TV. And TV. You know we love TV too. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
what we
you got to throw the TV in there for sure.
Excellent,
Tim's
yeah.
smiling because he lives in a movie TV house.
Yeah.
So,
Basically,
what's yours? What's your
All
next one?
I've had the YouTube name Tim Talks Talkies for so long, and I don't really watch Silent Era, hardly. And since I set this goal, I've continued that trend and haven't watched anything.
Atta boy.
Wow.
Don't break the brand, right?
I know. Stick true to it. Stick true to it. I mean, you're not changing it to Tim Talk Silence, though. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tim Talks Talkies. Do you
You
have
gonna
any?
try to get one in, though, Tim? You gonna try to get one in?
That's what I'm saying.
Probably not. To be honest.
So
You'll
scratch
see my-
that goal out.
You'll see my ambition, but I'm giving this one a hard fail right
Oh,
now.
Hard fail.
Yeah. We got Jane Doe joining us. What's going on? Thanks for joining us. Go ahead, Mike. You got to
All
go
right,
first.
second goal was to watch more Coen Brothers movies. That's like a set of directors I haven't dived too much into.
Mhm.
And I am off that train. I'm done with the Coen Brothers. I did not get the 5 movies, but I saw Fargo. And I heard Fargo is like one of their best. That's their go-to. It's an easy one to follow. And I'm like, it's good, but they just feel like a weaker Quentin Tarantino to me. Like the dialogue is really good. It's quirky. It's snappy, but the plot is weak. The plots are awful. Like the Big Lebowski, that plot is terrible. He's just looking for a rug to tie the room together. Who cares? These are ridiculous plots. And then I saw Drive Away Dolls with my mom. That was not a good plan. That was terrible. My mom, very religious and
Oh, God.
traditional and all that. That was very awkward. So that memory is going to live with me a long, long time. After that, I'm done.
I don't know
That's great.
what's more awkward with your parents, Poor Things or Drive Away Dolls is pretty.
Yeah. Oh
No.
my gosh.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was
Red
bad.
light.
Poor things are pretty bad.
But Huck, have you seen Drive Away Dolls?
Oh gosh.
No, I haven't. That's why I was like, it must be
With
pretty
my
bad
mom.
to
It's
be
bad.
up there with
It's pretty
Poor
bad.
When
Things.
you know like what's going on, it's crazy, and they're having sex a lot, and
Cool.
it's a crazy movie.
So I
But
won't
still
call my
less than
daughter in
Poor
when I
Things.
say, you got to come see this movie. Yeah,
Still
I
less
do
than
that.
4 things. That's all I'll say.
Anybody that is against gay and lesbians though should avoid that movie though, because you will get a lot of it.
Okay.
And, it's very it's not for the conservatives. I'll just say that it's not for conservatives.
Good to know.
So no more Coen Brothers for you, Mike?
No, I'm
Oh,
good.
really?
I'm good. I'm off of them. I'm done. Unless you guys can tell me one that you think I will like more than Fargo.
I won't do that to you because you're just going to have an opportunity to trash it.
Oh, I love
Well,
a good
and
rant.
Breaking
Now you're gonna
hearts. Breaking hearts.
And they have their brand. Like I would say Raising Arizona to you because you just
Okay.
watched
Ooh.
Broadcast News with Holly Hunter, but
Mhm.
I'm in love with her.
I
so
love Holly
I'm
Hunter.
biased to really loving that movie. So it's hard for me to tell it to you without that sort of passion towards that actor.
Someone gave a good one, Miller's Crossing.
Yeah, Miller's Crossing is good.
Yeah.
But I will
I
say
don't
though,
think you'll like that.
Oh,
Mike
no.
touched on it though. Coen Brothers, the plot isn't Coen Brothers' strong point in any of their movies. It's all about the dialogue to keep things going. But all their movies are very simple at their core. They're
Mhm.
all incredible. There's nothing deep about them. It's just about the dialogue, and they're so good at the
Blood
dialogue.
Simple.
Like I would recommend, like Blood Simple is fantastic, but it's a very simple movie.
Mhm.
Yep.
He's like, no,
He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm
we
good.
haven't convinced him.
See, of course, Susan's going to say Raising Arizona because of
Right?
Nikki
So we
Cage.
got our true faves. We got
Yeah,
Nick
Holly
Cage, we
Hunter,
got Holly Hunter.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's see. For me, I had the second one was host at least 10 movie nights in the media room. I might have to drop that down, that number.
Oh.
But I will say this: I had 2 so far, with 2 soon to be scheduled. Shout out to the Disconnected. I'm gonna get him and his wife over here for. We're doing this thing. It's like movie dinner movie. So it's like MDM. It's like we watch a movie, we eat some food, we watch another movie. So it's a great way to spend a night. Like my friends came over and we watched the 4K of Aliens, and we had some pasta, and then we watched Benji, which my dog loved. He like, literally was looking at the TV like full intent. So you make memories that way. But I don't know if I'm going to hit 10 unless we really get on the ball with that. And this place kind of cleans up itself. So we shall see. We shall see. Let's see. People talking about Raising Arizona. I don't know. Cohen is not for everybody. I'll say that much. But when you like it, they have really good content. I'll say that much. All right. Let's keep it going. Go ahead, Huck, for your third goal.
All right. Okay. Third goal was to get out to the cinema more and see more movies in the theater because I have the Regal card. And so, I don't quite have that Mega Mike the Movie Man time. The guy seems to be like, just walks out of his room and goes right into the theater.
Look, how many movies did you get to so far?
So this was my goal, was to see at least 2 every month. And I counted it up. So, and if you guys could just go check out my letterbox, you'll be able to follow me. I actually have a list for my 52 movie challenge. I have it for all the movies I've watched this year goal, which this is the most I've ever done. Like doing this with you guys has really upped my movie watching game. Not just like buying is way down and watching is way up. And I'm really happy about that. And so it did average, unless I lost count, I've seen 12 movies in the theater, and that is 2 a month. So if I missed any, it means I've watched more. So I've at least hit my goal of 2 a month.
That might be 12 more than I've seen in theaters this year.
Yeah.
I was going to be like, that's what I saw this month. I'm already at 50.
Right? Of course. That's why it's my goal and not yours.
Nothing like summers off, man.
Summer's off.
Like Mike out of control, man.
I love it. Mika, go ahead.
Oh, I'll piggyback off Huck because that was one of my goals too, to do 2 a month. Not there. So like if I get 1, that's good. So I'll say maybe on one hand, I'll say I've been to the movies, and Velma was the most recent, which I had to go out to see that because I really wanted to see that. But no, but I did get a AMC the membership thing. So I got that recently. So hopefully it'll force me to kind of take advantage of that.
I'm telling you, when you look at like a Dolby or like an IMAX and you're like, that's like 18, almost $20. And then you look at what you're paying a month for the A-list membership or whatever, you will want to get to the movie the second time just to kind of cover the cost of things. That's what I'll say.
And Mika, I'm sure AMC probably has something similar, but with me, I got to buy like a cup and a popcorn bucket. Like they're plastic, so they last. And every time you bring it in, it's only $4 to fill your drink and $6 to fill the popcorn. And I bring that cup in every time, and I get like a Pepsi Slurpee, and that's my jam. Although, hello, Regal, it's been broken the last 3 times in 2 different theaters.
I was
I'm
about
like,
to say,
guys,
Fish, get on that.
Like,
come on, Fish.
it's like McDonald's.
But you know what they said? I asked them, I said, why is this? And they go, well, it's because we get the canisters from our office and they just don't have any to send us. And that's why we haven't had ices for like a month. I'm like, okay, well, you need to get on that because it's literally one of your things.
Yeah.
But yeah. So if they have that, that'll be another thing. Like when you go, because to me, getting that icy, like it's like carrying a cup of joy into the theater because I know I'm about to have a good time. I got my drink. I'm going to see a movie in the theater. It's like a good, it just feels good, hot popcorn.
I got to ask Mike, if you had to guesstimate or if you have an accurate count, how many movies have you seen in the theater this year so far?
Oh, I did 50. Like the Regal app tracks. So I'm at 50.
50.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
the Regal app will send you an email reminder every month how many movies you've seen. So
hmm
50 is okay, you know.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's
I
okay.
love
you're
going to
slack.
the movie theater though. There's nothing like it. To see a movie on a big screen, like
It's true.
that's amazing.
I think Huck will back me up when I say this. Get ready for things to change. That's all I'll say. As one father to a future father, get ready for things to change.
I'm bringing the baby along with me.
Oh,
Let's go, baby. We're going to the movies together.
Oh, he's
Mike's
going to be
gonna
that
be the guy
guy,
that carries
the
the
baby in the
kid
rated R
into-
movie.
Right? He's gonna have like go to Maxine holding his kid.
That's okay. They don't remember stuff for the first few years anyway.
There you go. They don't remember.
Oh, we will if we're sitting behind you.
Big cups are for people with bladder.
So yeah, and some places have quiet rooms, so yeah, there's
Oh,
always that.
That is true. All right. Tim is a Pepsi over Coke guy, so continue.
Oh, God, yeah, Pepsi over Coke. But so my next one, I actually could say it is not a fail because I didn't get there yet. I want to actually do Noirvember. I'm actually excited.
Ooh.
And that actually I think I will do. I'm legit excited for that. I love the 30s, 40s, 50s noir movies and just kind of enveloping myself in that for a month. Sounds awesome. So that is still mentally on the books. We'll see. We'll see. I'm a procrastinator or slacker. But we'll see.
Hey, if you make it a challenge, not only will you do it, others will as well.
Yes. I will be back though in a few minutes. We're talking bathroom and yeah.
Well,
It's
here's
all
my
your
question
fault. All of
from
you.
my-
Yes.
We're talking all the drinks and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah. that's what Steve said.
Yeah, I was laughing at that one.
For me, it's not the amount of drink, it's the amount of time we're sitting there. And I know with these 2.5 hour plus movies, these Kevin Costner Horizon movies, it's like, by the time the credits are about to roll, I already have my seat up and in the upright position. I'm ready to beeline out of there. If there's post credits, I already looked it up. I'm coming back.
There
I was
you
gonna
go.
say I'm standing at the bottom of the stairs there, ready to walk around the corner down the hallway to go out the door. It's like,
Yep. Frank says, hit the like button, y'all. If you like what you've seen, please do so. I won't do the whole subscribe and like and all that stuff, but if you do like it, go ahead and give that thumbs up. Go ahead, Fish, while we wait for Tim to get back.
let's see. Okay, next. Okay, so I completely forgot one. So I've only got 4 because I can't think of the last one. So I'm just gonna go to this next one. I wanted to watch more Hitchcock movies. I had seen like what you would consider like the major 4: Vertigo, Rear Window, Psycho, and
North by Northwest.
North by Northwest.
The Birds.
The Birds.
Oh,
The
Birds,
Birds.
yeah. The
So
four
like
universal
your
ones.
big 4 Hitchcock,
Yeah.
or I mean most people. So I have actually delved a little more, not a whole lot. Once again, I'm kind of slacking. But I did watch Saboteur because I got that set from that Volume 2 set, that Hitchcock set, 4K. So I watched Saboteur. I really enjoyed that one. That one was really cool. I love when they well, I'm going to talk about another one too. North by Northwest. I love that he actually likes to film on national landmarks and stuff like that. That's one of his things I come to discover. So that was really cool. The monument and Mount Rushmore and North by Northwest. I actually just watched that last night. So I really enjoyed that one. Yeah. Eva Marie Saint, I know she just had a birthday, so that was awesome to watch that around her birthday. But yeah, so Hitchcock was another one that I've wanted to dive into more, and I need to step up my game. I actually think with this Criterion sale, I'm gonna grab a couple more with him in mind. So yeah. I'm excited. On one, I think on North by Northwest, there's a special feature that goes into his style of filmmaking. So I want to kind of look into that and like see, because some things you can really tell that it's him. But then so yeah, I'm excited to dive further into it.
Yeah, it's fun, and if you need any help, like check this out. I think at this point, if it's published by a major studio, I have it. So let me know, and
See, I think like Notorious is on the radar because I hear a lot of great things about it, and plus it's Cary Grant. So yeah.
Yep. Rebecca as well. It's the only one that won an Oscar, so definitely recommend
Isn't that
that.
crazy? It's so crazy. It's the only one.
Yep.
And he's
So-
never won for directing, right?
No.
Nope. He got a lifetime achievement, but it was like pretty much near end of life for him. So it wasn't like in his heyday or anything. A lot of people had issues with him when he was putting out movies, but they brought him to the States for a reason. So catching up here, Letterboxd still down. Life is not the same. What's up, fans? of something. Good to see you. Going
So
back to the
better.
bladder talk. My bladder hated me during Bill's Afraid. I didn't want to move because that movie was just straight whiskey tango foxtrot while watching it. So bladder be damned. What's up, Tracy? Happy birthday to you.
Tracy?
Thanks for hanging out, joining in. Brother Dell in the house. What
Hey,
is
Dell.
up? And we got Laren. Holy
He's
shit.
alive. Holy
Good to see you.
shnikes.
Yeah. Only 24 watching, only 10 likes. Get on
Come
them.
on.
Get on them. Love to join movie watching goals hopefully next year. Hey, you could join it right now.
Jump
Whatever
in.
you want to set up for the second half of the year. I mean, we're only 11 days into the second half of the year. Come up with a couple of goals and just stick to it. If you have some friends like on your social or whatever, get them to join in or get the accountability from them. That's basically what we're doing here. This is accountability stuff here. So definitely. And welcome. Let's see. If you're digging North by Northwest, try the 39 steps. Yep, that's another criterion you can pick up too. We got Caveman in the house. What's going on?
Hey, man.
Always good to see you. And thank you for that. He's the one. He's one of the 10. Cool. Where are we? We're up to Mega Mike.
All right, so let's continue the Hitchcock train. But unlike Fish, I am off the Hitchcock train. So,
No.
but I've watched about 40 of his movies now, and the
Ooh.
new ones I got kind of disappointed me. So I picked up Mr. and Mrs. Smith on DVD, and then the Blu-ray was announced. So I was pissed off about that.
I'll do
But
it.
anyway, the movie was a screwball comedy, and I'm like, okay, this doesn't feel Hitchcock to me, so that kind of irritated me. And then I saw Stage Fright, which I thought was just okay. I saw The Lady Vanishes, which I thought was just okay. And then I started watching some of his older, I think, silent ones, like The Farmer's Wife. And I'm like, okay, I can't get through more than 10 minutes of this. I'm out. So I think I've seen the best of the best from Hitchcock, and now I'm okay with that. Instead of trying to complete a whole director's filmography, I rather just see their best. So
Mhm.
I think I'm okay with that. I'm at peace with that.
I think that was my biggest problem with the Universal 4K sets is that they kind of pushed the best up front or the most popular up front so that by the time you got to volumes 2 and 3, it was like, well, I only know one of those movies, or I think I heard of that movie. And I'm sure there were more people who were interested in buying the singles instead of the sets, unless the sets were like crazy cheap or whatever.
Mm.
But, a lot of people are saying Rope. Rope is their favorite.
Bro,
I love
Mine
Rope.
won
I love Rope. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
What I was
Birdie
thinking
Rope.
about when you said that, Fish, I was like, oh, you definitely have to check out Rope. It's
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I love Rope. Rope. Yeah.
I know Tim loves that one too. It's
Mhm.
one of the R's. I will always remember that. Tim likes the Hitchcock movies that start with R.
Rear Window.
It's
Yeah,
a
I
little
started with Rear Window, and that is still my all-time favorite Hitchcock film. So every time I watch a new one, it's always a step down.
that was
good.
so good. Now,
Somebody's
There we go. Got the music.
all right, hang on. I'll be right back. This could be an emergency.
No worries. So, which you've seen all of the popular ones, Mike?
Yeah, I've seen all the popular ones, so that's why I've just been going back to the more classic ones. Like I still haven't seen Foreign Correspondent. Do you guys think I would like that one? I know that
haven't
has
seen
a
that one.
Criterion, so. But I've seen all the popular stuff.
I don't know. Did you see Shadow of a Doubt? That's always the one
Yep,
that
I do like
I like
Shadow
to
of a Doubt.
recommend to people.
That is a
And
good
then
one.
it was interesting to find out that was Hitchcock's favorite out of all the movies that he made. I was like, Strangers on a Train. That's another one.
I have not seen
I
that
haven't
one.
seen that one.
Yeah, give that one a try. That
Okay.
one is interesting. It's one of the earlier ones, but it's not like watching a silent film. So I'll definitely throw that in there. I'm going to continue with the trend that Huck and Mika was doing by going to my fifth one, which was make better use of my AMC A-List membership, see more movies in the cinema than I did in 2023. So, sorry, I'm not at 50. I'm jealous of that time you had, my man. But I will say this, at this time last year, I only seen 12. And this year, I saw 13. And I stopped and I thought about it. And the reason why is because I go to a lot of screeners. So if you go to a lot of screeners, you're seeing it early. You're not necessarily seeing it at, AMC. It might be some other theater or whatever. So I think that's where a lot of my movie watching gets diverted to. But like I'm going to see Twisters next Wednesday before it comes out on Friday. So stuff like that kind of keeps my numbers low. But I think I'm like on track. But I have more time this year than I had last year. So for the latter half of the year, I should be able to get that, past whatever last year's number was, which I don't remember right now. I think
We're dropping off like flies. I'll be right back.
So yeah, I think last year was 32. So
Oh,
if I could do more than 32, it would be good.
oh, awesome.
Let's see. Let me check here. I only have the Alfred Hitchcock Volume 1 set. I still need to get 2 and 3, but I want them down to 35 before I pull the trigger. I could see that. If you're not getting it day one, just wait for a good sale. I was watching the Universal Monster set, and I don't remember what I paid for those, but it couldn't have been more than 25 or 30 bucks because I didn't get them day one. So, like if you don't get it day one, just wait for a decent sale. But it's not going to be the same quality or popularity of movies like Volume 1. So, but still good stuff in there. Movie watching goals. Seymour Shelley Duvall. Yeah. Rest in peace to her. I recently came across someone who basically like interviewed her and followed her and all this stuff. So, yeah. Sad to see her go. From the world of Instagram, Tim Talks Talkie says, I lost interest or something. You guys went all still and frozen. We're still here, so feel free to pop back in. Let's see. Come back in. We'll let you in. Let's see. Yeah, RIP. Amazon Prime Day is coming.
Oh, yeah.
I don't normally find a lot of good stuff there. How about you guys?
Yeah, it's hit or miss compared to what I want on there.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, the 16th and the 17th. Now, the last time I was disappointed, though, because it seemed like it was the same Prime Day sales. So I'm like, I already got Lord of the Rings. I don't need that again. I already got The Godfather. I don't need that again. So I'm hoping it's some newer 4Ks at like a $10 price point. That's what I'm hoping for. Like, give me The Crow on 4K for $10. I'll be very happy.
I'm sure a lot of people would be, especially if they don't have it. And also for me, I've been getting a lot of studio releases through like Whatnot auctions. So being like, I really just need more boutique stuff, and that's not going to be on Prime Day sales. So
I just got a delivery from Floyd.
House Flicks. Yeah, I got mine last week from him. So I'm glad to see him in the seller side of the Whatnot game.
I love it.
But yeah, and now some of them are starting to have Criterions too. So it's really funny when it's like $20 for this Blu-ray, 25 for this 4K, and you're paying like 12 for that 4K. So I could go for half price. Dell adds, I'd be pissed if the Crow shows up for $10 since I paid full price. That's the name of the game, bro. It's that, and go ahead and buy that DVD or Blu-ray so the 4K could come out. So, yeah. Let's see. Since Huck is not back, let us continue. I guess that would be our number 4. We'll kick it off with Mika, and when they come back in, we'll pop them in.
Well, I kind of had one similar to Fish in terms of I wanted to see more foreign film, and I had 10 countries that I was looking at. So I'm doing pretty good. So I did New Zealand. I saw Bad Behavior. I saw Femme, which was from the UK. Australia, The Royal Hotel, which I just saw not recently. South Korea, I saw The Ghost Station. And then from Jordan, I saw Inshallah, A Boy. So 5 movies. So I'm almost halfway there with my countries that I want to watch a film from.
Did you have titles in mind when you chose those countries, or just like ones you
For some of them, I did. For some of them, I did. I had for Inshallah, A Boy, which is from Jordan. I really wanted to see that one. And then Femme, I really wanted to see as well, which is a British film.
Cool. Keep it going. How about you, Tim?
So I really would like to try to complete a filmography for an actor or an actress that I really like. So I intended to do it for Audrey Hepburn. Still didn't do it. She has a couple of very out of print movies in her filmography. Still didn't complete Bruce Campbell. I was working on Betty Davis, but that is a big filmography. So I still haven't. The closest I got is I got to complete James Dean for a whole 3 movies.
Watch Giant, Tim. You got to do it. Rip off the Band-Aid.
Yeah, that's a daunting task with the 3, but yeah. I mean,
but it's a goal I think I can do, but do by the end of the year. I don't know, because they're like Audrey has some, like The Unforgiven is a Kino release. That thing I think is like a $90-$100 out of print Blu-ray.
Wow.
Yeah. Might have to go back to the days of well, you actually went to the video store near the library, but you need to go back to getting them from the library or something just to watch, and then decide if you want to put it in the library.
I've seen The Unforgiven, but I wanna. The goal is to try to own a whole filmography of someone I like, because I'm working on Bruce's, and Bruce Campbell's. There's some bad movies I own, like bad.
Yeah.
Bubba Hotep, I feel you, man.
Bubba Hotep.
I was waiting for that. To come on. I've done that now twice with directors, and I said, who would I want to do it as far as acting? And the first person I thought of was Denzel, but so many of the stuff is still on DVD or Blu-ray, and I'll be so pissed if I buy some overpriced DVD and then they announce a 4K or something like that.
They'll do it a week later, I tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Denzel is a good one.
Yeah, I'm just doing it slowly. Like one week I got Inside Man because I only had that on DVD. I upgraded it. Then I got The Siege, and another week I got Antoine Fisher. So I'm like slowly going through it. I have no end goal as far as the date in mind, but I'm slowly going through it. And then one day I'll just be like, okay, I'll just start and just go ham on it. Maybe that'll be one of next year's goals. We'll see. Yeah, Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3. Another great Denzel.
Yeah.
Unstoppable. I like that one too.
I like Devil in a Blue Dress. I watch that one all the time. I'm just like, I love that movie.
That's back there in the Criterions for sure.
Yeah.
That year, what was it, 2-3 years ago, when they just said, we're going to put out 3 Denzel movies this year. I was like, okay. Mississippi Masala, Devil, and Malcolm X. So I'm all for that. How about you, Mike? What's your next one?
All right. This was a large task, so I definitely have not accomplished it yet, but it's to watch all the Best Picture winners, except the silent ones.
Yeah.
I hate silent movies, so I don't need those. But I've made some progress because I got my Warner Brothers, Volume 1 box up here. So that got me a lot of good watches. I probably have a couple more to go through in that. But, hey, that made a dent in it at least. So we'll see what happens. I haven't even counted where I'm at now, but I have to be close to 3/4. So, yeah, 3/4 of the way done.
Cool.
Yeah. I have a friend who has every single one from What was the first one? Sunset or no Wings? From
Wings.
Wings.
Oh gosh. Oh, Silent
Including Roma has a copy of Roma, so
Oh.
pretty impressive. We're going around to number 4's Fish. If you want to hop in there.
Number 4. Actually, if you want to skip me, since I can't remember my 4th one, because the last one I really did a lot for. I'm proud of myself on that final goal, but I can't remember what I was supposed to do for the other one. I honestly don't know.
Well, I'm assuming if you can't remember, if that goal halfway wasn't achieved yet. So
I'm assuming so. I know I started every single one of them, but I can't remember what one of them was. Yeah. But yeah, I've got to check some people out. So if you want to, I'll just come back around on the last one because I can't remember one of them. So yeah. So
Yeah.
I gotta cash some people out, but I'll be back.
Go for it. All right, we're on our number 4 talk. Hopefully everything is okay on your end.
Oh my God, it is so good. I just got work. Yes. Oh, I can't tell you what it is. I love it. It's a super secret thing. I can't tell you, but
Ooh.
I have work, y'all. So I'm pumped.
Yay.
Good news.
I knew
indeed.
when I saw that name. This thing is this industry is so fickle. Like if I didn't pick up, he may have called another editor and given him the job. That's how desperate I was.
Wow.
So thank you for tolerating my icon for a few minutes.
All good.
Where are we? Number 4. I back up.
Number 3, number 4. If you didn't do number 3.
Okay. I think I kind of remember what it was. I just want to find the page so I can tell you the ones I've got there. So one of the things I had that I've already turned the page because I was there it is. Is I wanted to Tim, I heard you talking about a filmography of a certain person, and for me, it was Billy Wilder. I wanted to really dive into the filmography of Billy Wilder. And I will say I'm doing pretty good. I've seen Some Like It Hot, Sunset Boulevard, hell yeah.
So good.
The Apartment, fantastic. Fortune Cookie, which was okay. It was good, not nearly as good as The Apartment. Sabrina, and coming up next, I hope to see Double Indemnity. So I'm just like, and now that I heard I got work and there's a Kino sale, there's a couple other Billy Wilder movies that were in my cart that I was like, I just can't buy. But now maybe I will add a cart tonight and crack. Pick some more.
Go pick up Double Indemnity on 4K at the Barnes and Noble sale too.
Yep, Barnes and Noble.
That is a great 4K. Tim's muted, but would you agree?
You ready? This is gonna be. I'm sorry.
Double Indemnity 4K Criterion.
Double Indemnity 4K is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Yeah, every time I look at it, Tim's voice keeps telling me to pick it up. So
it is so freaking good. It's the benchmark for film noir.
Yeah. It's
definitely one of my favorites. And I know I went off cam, but I wanted to ask you, Tim, because then you also went to the bathroom. So you've got your noir month coming up, and I know you're a big noir box set collector. So are you going to be able to crack? Are there a lot of those you haven't opened yet, and now you're going to be able to dive into them, or have you seen them all?
Yeah, no, there's a good chunk from those Kino box sets that I haven't dived into, and I'm really excited for. These are phenomenal sets from Indicator.
Oh yeah.
Noir. So these are the type of things I'm like really looking forward to diving into.
Nice. Have you guys watched a lot of Billy Wilder? I'm having so much fun with this guy. I love him.
Great writer, director. A lot of his stuff. You know, I love The Apartment. I love Double Indemnity, Sunset. The biggies, but then you also get into like some of the lesser known titles and you realize it's the quality of like him as an author versus, you know, just what everybody talks about, you know, what's always on TCM or whatever the case may be. So it's
Tim, how is Irma La Douche? Irma La Douche? That's a Billy Wilder
movie?
I'm sure it's not douche. Irma La Douche. You know, it's with Jack Lemmon, Shirley MacLaine.
Ooh, I like the cast.
Bill Bixby.
I haven't seen
Is that
that one.
good?
I never heard of that.
I don't know. Let's
That's one
just
of the
stick with
ones-
Huck's name of it.
Irma. I'll write it down. What was it?
Irma?
It was Irma
IRMA.
LaDouche.
Irma LaDouche.
All right, LaDouche watch party coming up.
Right? Everybody get ready to douche. Here we go.
We're gonna run the douche.
It's a so it's a comedy romance and it's only $9.99 right now. So I think that's even in the
LaDouche.
cart. Right? Who wants to do some LaDouche with me? Anybody? No, just me? All right.
I think you're alone on that one.
Totally watch
I
that.
know.
I think you are all alone on that one. Witness for the prosecution. Another good one.
You're alone on that one.
Another good one. Let's see. I said I was going to look at some of these comments and highlight them. Talking about Best Picture winners, watching all the BP winners. Good goal for next year, definitely. Even if you've seen them before, a rewatch, it's good to just go back. You know, there's a lot of classics we don't watch over and over, but Best Picture, it's kind of like a sign of respect for the industry, I guess. We got the chef in the house. What's up, Jim?
What's up,
We
Jim?
got Culture Trinity in the house. Salute.
Three.
Yes, congrats to Huck. Can't make the fresh finals. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, right? Uh-oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Should
one
be
of my
okay.
all-time favorites too. I made my parents watch it the last time I was at their house. It came on TCM, and I was like, "Oh, you remember this?" And she was like, "No." I was like, "Oh, you need to watch it right now." Made her sit down and watch it.
I'd say that's the, if I'm introducing anyone to noir though, like that is the movie to start with, I think.
Hmm.
Or Mildred Pierce is pretty phenomenal as well. People should pick that up during the Criterion sale.
There's
And, you
something
know-
about Double Indemnity with all of the tropes that we expect in a neo-noir that it just like checkbox all of them are there. So
And Fred
Oh.
McMurray was so good in The Apartment. Like, I just know him from My Three Sons, so I can't get
Yeah.
that out of my
Right.
head.
Same. Yeah.
But now once seeing him,
he's
there, I'm
like,
like,
"It's
oh,
Dudley."
he's good. Yeah.
I was like, wow, you're a prick. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, you're a dude, Irma LaDouche.
Oh my gosh. All right. So who did their fourth one? Huck did, Mika did, Tim, yes. Fish couldn't remember. Mike, did you?
Yep, I did.
All right. So I guess it's just me then. So I did four. So my fourth one, incorporate my podcast with YouTube, expand host with more frequency. So what I did was for my Center Seat podcast, we started to record it and stream it live. And then once it was over, you know, we just made the stream private. That way I have something to edit. And then that's what came out on Spotify and audio podcasts and stuff like that. And because, you know, life happens, my co-host is not always available. I was able to have 2 guests so far for the year. And hopefully we get another episode in before the end of the summer. Our birthdays are close together, so we always try to do something for our birthdays. So if not before, by the middle of August, we should have another episode. And that won't probably be in person, but I'm trying to do it more and more. It's just a matter of, okay, I have it, it's done, it's live. Now I got to edit it.
Yeah.
When you get used to live streaming and you got to go back and edit something, it's almost better if you just stay pre-recording everything and you edit and you throw it up. You know, you use your CapCut or whatever you use and just put it out there, because once you get used to live streaming, it's like, I don't want to edit. I have a conversation that's pre-recorded for like, I'm going on 5 weeks this weekend. It's bad. It's bad. So I really got to do something about it. So definitely looking to do that and get more episodes out there. So yes, didn't really have like a measurement for that one, but just more. So I'm doing more. I'll
Nice.
say that much. Let's see. Anyone talking anything in the chat to add to it? Yes, LaDouche. That's what we're talking about.
That's pretty much how it's spelled without the H.
We got the Wigan Cult Film Club saying hi, hello. Still talking about Denzel. When you said that, it's true. Tim was like, "What? LaDouche? What?" I don't know, LaDouche.
Look it up, y'all.
What are you talking about?
Legit.
Oh man, and we got a couple of congrats for Huck in
Thank
there.
y'all. Thank y'all.
We're all happy. Money is good. We like
It's very
money.
good, especially with
We
a
like
hobby
money.
like this one.
Yeah.
Ugh,
So
it's
hopefully it
fun.
works out. Let's get to number 5s if you have it. We'll kick off with Huck and go around.
And I will say, KB, to congratulate you on those things. I know about that pre-recording. One of the things that, because I wanted to make the industry things, I have a good get. I can't say who it is right now, but I'm pre-recording him next week.
Mhm.
So that's going to be my first pre-record where I have to go edit, put all the stuff in, pop it up as a premiere, and we'll be there live in the chat. So I'll see how it feels on your end.
But that's how I started. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like you get spoiled with the live streams, right, Mike? It's like it's over, it's done. You go to
Done.
bed. The
Yeah.
evening's done.
No, we're done. All right. Well, number 5. This is my favorite. Mika, sorry I was off. I don't know if you brought this up yet, but it is the 52-week movie challenge. So I was saving this for the end because let me show y'all. There it is right here. So
You
this
go,
is what
boy.
this is what I keep up on my wall in the bedroom. And every week I look. What I love about having this printed out is it tells me the genre before, so I'm mentally organized for that genre. So it doesn't just catch me off guard, or someone's telling me, I'm taking a challenge that says, you got to watch this movie on that date. I don't like that. I want an open window. I want to be given the genre, and then it allows me to find movies I haven't seen. And the number one goal of this challenge is for each one to be something I actually haven't seen. So every movie, and by the way, here it is, hand in the air, I have hit every single week.
Oh, come on, give a round of applause for that
Right.
one. Yeah.
So yeah, I meant week 27 was the strong female lead, and I just watched Fried Green Tomatoes for the first time.
Ooh,
And
love that
I
movie.
love that movie, and most everything I've seen, I won't list them all off. Go to my letterbox; they're all there. Everything has been a 3 or above, except for really. Look, I know it's a cult classic, but Barbarella's hot trash, y'all. That's a terrible movie.
I concur.
I
Yep.
mean, it just is. It's like bad story, bad plot, great costumes.
It's
cheesy
so
stuff.
bad it's good.
Yeah, it is one of those. Like if I watch it again now, knowing that it sucks, I'll like it better. It's a great box set. So I say
It's a
that.
beautiful box set.
But this has been one of the most wonderful things. Like Epic failed, right, Mika? Last year we failed.
Oh,
We
yeah.
tried.
I made it some weeks, so I did.
You
make it
did
in
better.
there.
I think I did too.
Oh, yeah.
So to absorb this challenge again and really take it serious, I've really like Anatomy of a Murder was the first thing I saw because the first one was a classic. Watch a classic. So that and No Country for Old Men were my first two. I'd never seen either, and they just blew me away.
I love that
Especially
movie.
No Country for Old Men. So
Love that boy.
so
That's a
yeah,
fun movie you
I'm
can
looking forward to continuing the trend, and the next one will be set during the decade I was born. So this old fogey, having been in the '60s, I got to pick a movie that was from like it's in the '60s. It's not made in the '60s. It has to be in that era. So that could be one of my first repeats, like American Graffiti or something like that.
To Sir
But I
with
did
Love
just
is a
find
great
that on
one.
4K. And I had what's that? Which is?
Oh, sorry. I said To Sir with Love with Sidney Poitier is a great one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that
I think it's
set
like
in the
65,
60s?
65, 67. something like that.
Mm-hmm. And it was
I think
set
it might be
in
on there.
that time. It was modern day. So that's a good one.
Nice.
I think maybe you got to fail your first year, and then you make adjustments, and you come back and you go
Right.
strong.
You have to have regret, epic regret, and then
There you go.
bounce back.
And then you have that. You've got that makeup year. So let's see, Mika, what's your next one?
I'll piggyback again off of Huck because
Let's go, girl.
that was
How'd you
my
do?
last one. So it is that 52-week challenge, and my goal was to kind of exceed what I did last year. And like Huck, I'm actually on track. Yay!
Woo!
So I did on Letterboxd. So I have on Letterboxd the 52-week challenge, and I just been keeping all like the movies in the list and kind of categorize them for each week.
Mhm.
So that kind of keeps me on track. So I already pre-planned everything I want to watch for all 52 weeks based on the category. So I've been doing good, I must
Look
say.
at you.
So I did good with that list, but I'm pretty still bad with plugging it in on my letterbox. But the
Right.
list is there.
I'm
See,
telling you.
that's what I noticed you did above me is you've already decided what they're going to be and plugged them in. I sort of pick 3 or 4 and write those next to it so that when the day hits, I have a little flexibility to go.
Yeah.
Like one, did you do the one that it's supposed to take place before the 1900s?
Yeah.
And I watched. Have y'all seen R.I.P. Donald Sutherland, The Great Train Robbery with Sean Connery and Donald Sutherland?
Mhm.
What a fun movie!
Yeah. What was the name
I
of that one, Rock? Let me put that
It's like The Great Train Robbery. It's like, if you want to see a good Donald Sutherland, he's super weird. When is he not? That was fun.
You gotta
So
check
yeah,
that out.
I don't fill mine in quite right away. I like having a little unknown when I get to the week. Like, which
I
one?
give
will
you credit because not only are you staying on track, but it's movies you've never seen before.
That's good.
Yep.
That-
And the only one I'm coming to a week that says watch one of your favorite movies. So naturally, that's going to be the one week. It's going to be something I've seen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But so far, no, they're all new, which is wonderful.
Nice.
Good hug.
I like that.
How about you, Mika? Are yours all new too, or are some not?
It's a mix, but more new than not.
Sweet.
Okay. Let's see. Still talking Denzel. This is the realest thing right here. He Got Game. Desperately needs a Blu-ray. It is. There is one version of it. It's on a box set called Spike Lee Collection Volume 1, and that was it. Everything else is DVD. So big time need. We got Jeff in the house. You're not late. You're on time. Catch a replay, my friend. So, Tim, you're up next.
This one might ruffle feathers because I haven't completed something yet, but this goal was to watch more 70s movies, which I've done well at this year. I've enjoyed it. No, the stream did not happen yet because I know that's where the track would go to, but life kind of took over. The stream didn't happen. The results will come out eventually as just a video, but it led to me watching more 70s this year. So it for me, it did what I wanted anyways.
Yeah.
Nice. It's a win.
I was surprised the other day. My daughter asked me about it. She's like, "Whatever happened to that stream?" I was like, Tim took a break. It's okay. Let me show you mine."
Yeah, life kind of took over. Work is just more. It's just more right now. So a lot of
It
stuff
happens.
takes a back seat.
It happens. It'll be an awesome video. We already know that. So, Fish, did you remember yours?
Not the fourth one. I've got the fifth one. I know 4 of the 5. So we're in the last
There you
round.
go.
So I'll go with this one. So the last one I can remember is Cary Grant movies. And man, have I latched onto this one, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the journey that I'm taking. It started with Penny Serenade. I believe that was his first Oscar nomination. Didn't win, but that was a really good one. That was a really heavy subject matter for the time. Has anybody seen it?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. So yeah, it's about him and his wife, and oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've seen it. They get pregnant, they lose a baby, and then they file for adoption, get a baby, and then have to kind of fight to keep it. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since. But yeah, no, it was really heartbreaking. And then of course I moved into more of his comedic stuff. I watched what did I watch first? Arsenic and Old Lace. I really enjoyed that one. That one was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one a lot. And everybody in there was great. I love the fact that everybody, when they met Robert Massey, they were like, "You look familiar. I think I know you from somewhere." And like Bela Lugosi, it was awesome. Next, I dived into Bringing Up Baby. That one I had a lot of fun with. That one I was laughing out loud. It was fun. It was entertaining. Yeah, it was just a lot of fun. And then I just recently watched North by Northwest. I bought a Cary Grant collection. It's got, I believe, 8 movies in there. And one of them is like Monkey Business, and then An Affair to Remember. So I'm expanding my Cary Grant, and he's becoming one of my new favorite actors. He really is. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a good time with this.
That's good.
That's awesome, Fish.
Did anybody pre-order that 4K of North by Northwest? I think it's Warner Brothers UK that's doing it. I did some overtime and got some unexpected money, and I'm just like, you know what? I missed out on the Exorcist Bible last year. If that's going to be this year's version of that, I'm going to get it because I don't see Universal getting the rights for it again like they did for the Blu-ray Masterpiece Collection set of Hitchcock. So I'm like, I don't know if it's coming to the US, and the 4K will probably be better anyway. Hi, Purple Rain. But yeah, I just went ahead and pre-ordered it, but there's no release date for it yet. So it's like a true blind buy. Let's see what happens.
Now, is
That's
that up? Is the price point up there with that Exorcist Bible?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Not quite that high. It was like originally like 100, and it dropped down to like 60. And when you see things like The Hitcher being announced, and that's like 60, 50, 60 to start to import it. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with it. So Mike, you're next.
Yeah, so I wanted to dive into a genre that I really haven't seen much from, and that's martial arts films. And I did terrible with this goal. I've not seen too many new martial arts movies. I did pick up one recently, The Last Dragon Steelbook, which I did really enjoy because it had those fantasy elements. It was almost like Mortal Kombat in a way. But that's another goal where I think I'm off the train of, where I have to be really selective because I don't want to get some classic martial arts movies and I'm like, okay, I'm bored with this genre, which is why I haven't dived into the genre before. So it needs to have some fantasy element to it. So if you guys know ones that are kind of in line with the Mortal Kombat type of stuff, let me know and I'll watch those.
Remember, I still said Rampant from the last one. Martial arts and demons.
Hey, Del, where you
have
at?
you watched The Raid yet?
I'm not.
Oh, The Raid is so much fun.
I mean, Raid is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's not your typical Asian martial arts movies like what you may have seen, but I would say get with Del on movies. He's excellent when it comes to martial arts in different subgenres too. So
that's actually, that's the one he recommended to me on, Movie Swap.
Yeah.
And boy, howdy. If you like beautifully choreographed fights, that movie's got them.
Yeah. And it's just continuous. Once it starts, it just goes.
Yeah.
It just goes. All right. My last one was reduce my unwatched 4Ks by 33 to 50%. As you could see, I watched and sold all of them.
Right. Nice.
Actually, I've been trying to keep like a tag on my letterbox as I watch them, and I'm up to 58 for the year. As some of you know, I started doing this thing with my wife called Date Movie Shuffle Roulette. Long name. But anyway, that has helped. And I haven't recorded each one. And, sometimes we'll just come down and we don't want a random pick. We'll just pick something off. Or if I'm down here on a Saturday, I'm like, I could watch Donnie Darko again, or I could crack some plastic and I'll open up something new. So 58 for, it's almost like Mike at the movies, but I'm at home. So 58 so far.
Yeah, nice.
If I could get to like 100 and let's say 100 by the end of the year, that'd be good because I'm looking currently how many 4Ks I have. I'm not saying they're all unwatched. The majority of them are watched, but 390 4Ks, yeah. I need to make a bigger dent.
Put a dent, yeah.
Just a dent. So
This may be one you carry over to next year to continue the.
Mhm.
I think so. I
Right?
think so. That and the 52-week challenge, because
Mhm.
I definitely want to do that. So see how I
Yeah, I
finish up
think, I
this
think
year
that's
and
one
do
for me
that.
too.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so much fun. And Mika, you and I have the same list, I think, right? I think we're doing the same.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
all three
so.
of us
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah, 'cause I
I
kinda
need
wrote
focus.
down
I need structure.
Yeah.
Dude, Fish, I'm the same way. That's why I'm like a total nerd. I printed it out.
Mhm.
I taped it on the wall because I'm old
Mhm.
school. But that gives me a tactile thing to look at
Mhm.
every day and go,
Yeah.
Mhm.
all right, there's the genre that's coming up. I'm ready. I'm ready for cheesy old sci-fi. What am I going to pick? Barbarella, hot dog. Let's go.
Now, Huck, I'm not going to let it pass that you said that you have this hung up in your bedroom. How did your wife let you get away with that?
Well, I mean, it's just a little sheet of paper next to my side of the bed, so it's
Oh,
okay.
I thought your wife had it pinned up on the wall, messing up her paint, putting holes in her
No,
wall kind of thing.
yeah, it's all discreet. Oh, sort of low, very low. Like you have to
Okay.
be, if you're standing up, you probably won't see it. But if you're laying down and you turn your head, there it is.
All
I
right.
can hide it somewhere. I got no more wall space in here. That's the problem. This room is so small. I literally
Yeah.
have no space for this. That's how much square inch I've covered. Tim understands the cover every square inch.
Oh yeah. If you have not seen Tim's
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
that
even
was
call it a room
awesome.
update.
Amazing.
Rooms update. Definitely go to the channel, check out that video. I had fun watching it because it's like, oh, I remember that. Oh no, that's over there now. So it's really cool to see the changes and the additions. So the only thing is less poster space. That's the only thing that I'm like kind of like on.
I mean, so there is, but I put up more posters in the other rooms that are
Mm.
connected, so
Hmm.
it's a net gain across all the rooms.
Mhm.
But yeah, the room I'm sitting in is a little bit less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the flow of the rooms though. They seem like all one big
Yeah.
space because they
You like
flow so well.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
And
appreciate it.
also, you realize how lucky you are that April's on board with all of this.
You have a house. We got rooms.
Like every
We're lucky.
room. Yeah. Some people
And
are like,
Mika, you
You
have your like little home theater section.
Oh yeah, we're working on
being
it.
set up
Yes,
too.
yes. Because down in this house downstairs, I have a little room. A room we're making it to kind of a cinema room. So I kind of go down there, and I'm very simple with my aesthetic. So I got my nice blacks and browns, making it nice. So I'm loving
Yep.
it.
sweet.
Cool. I did have one more question as far as the update, and this is perfect because we had some people say, yeah, scratch that goal or whatever. Have you thought about replacement goals? So I guess this is specifically to Tim and Mike, like something that you could pick up like for the second half of the year and try to hit.
Yes,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I do. So I have a whole bin of laser discs. We actually bought a laser disc player like 3 weeks ago. The damn
Yeah.
thing didn't work. The goal is, now that I got that TV there, I want a laser disc player. So some point before the end of the year, I'm buying a laser disc player.
Nice. I had a major setback. My region free player, Blu-ray player, stopped working.
Mm.
So now I
Okay.
have a decision to buy a replacement or get a region free 4K player and move this 4K player upstairs. Because sometimes it's like, I want to come down here. Not everybody else does, but they all want to watch a movie. So
Mhm,
I need
mhm.
another player upstairs, and maybe I'll get a 4K player that does region free. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But that'll be cool because I saw you got a nice little stash of movies here. So it'll be fun just to run it and have a little nostalgia in the room. And you'd be surprised how some of those digital LPs look.
Yeah. So you want to hear something funny, by the way? So my thumbnail picture had that in it. 2 different people thought that was my TV, like my main TV.
The
Yeah.
only TV in the house.
I got a
Yeah.
laugh out of that because
No.
I
I see
mean,
those TVs though. I still have some of my tube TVs that I keep. I mean, those things, they don't make them like that anymore. You can drop those things. They just
Go
last.
to war with those things.
Mhm.
It's amazing. How about you, Mike? Nothing that you thought of to replace, or
No,
you're good?
not replacing no goals.
You ain't got time for that.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
got time for
I
that.
obviously
for that.
failed some of these ones already. Why would I replace them and fail the new ones?
Well, Dell did hit you up with some fantasy like martial arts movies.
I remember my
I have seen
comment on
that
Crouching
first one.
Tiger.
I have seen that one. That one was
Have you
fine.
seen Hero? That's good too.
No, I have not. No.
There you go. Movies with fantasy elements.
There
Something
we
to
go.
check out. Always looking for something new. Thank you for that, Dell. All right. Any last words? Anybody going around? Anything coming up on your channels? I'll give everyone a chance to say something, starting with the Huckster.
Well, thanks for having us on here, doing this little checkup, keeping us accountable. That was really good. And may I say, it's been a thrill doing a lot of these things. But come over to my channel, Huck's Pop Culture Cafe. Every Tuesday morning, I do a morning mug with the muggers, muggles, mugsteins, whatever KB comes up with is a cool catchphrase or fish. Later in the month, I'm coming back with trivia. So we're gonna have a 90s trivia night. And now I'm hoping this new job doesn't interfere. Just saying, because I will drop that in a heartbeat. Not the job, but the trivia. It'll have to wait. And let's see. Coming up next week on Friday and Saturday, we're doing our recommendation episodes where the subscribers gave us ideas of movies to watch. So that'll be Friday night on my channel, and then the very next night will be the regular Collectors Club. So stop on by.
Cool, cool, cool. Miss Mika, what you got?
Oh yes.
You.
Oh yes. Sorry. Oh yes. So you can find me at Double Feature Podcast with the Double Kira, and we have a new segment called On Your Radar, where we discuss films that we enjoy that we think should be on your watch list. So next week we kind of switched it around. We'll be talking about the film Velma, which we really, really loved and enjoyed. Then we have His House, and then we'll be talking about Only Lovers Left Alive. So check it out.
There you go. Tim, what you got coming up?
Besides echoing Huck on Collectors Club, I ain't got anything to say. I make videos and I put out videos when I feel like it, which is, I don't know. I have no basis of anything on my channel. I just put stuff out. Yay movies.
I was about to say, we haven't gotten a Yay Movies in a long
Yes.
time. I wanted a Yay Movies at least.
Yay movies.
It looks like Tim and Mike have played musical chairs, so I will let Mike go next. What you got coming up, Vern?
Well, I got something every day at least, so you guys know I got a lot to promote here. Yesterday, we did a disaster film stream, so if you love disaster movies, we gave recommendations out there for everyone. Also, I posted a Columbia Classics Volume 5 thought video. I ranted on it a little bit, gave information. It was great. Go check that one out. Tomorrow, we got, what the heck do we have going on? See, I forget. I do too much out there. But tomorrow, I think we have... physical media by the numbers. So I basically go into all the physical media data, let you know what's happening in the world of physical media, all that good stuff. And then the following day, we have a super special Walmart hunt video for you all, where I'm actually joined by a second collector. I'll keep that as a surprise, so you make sure you watch that video. That's super fun. But you guys all know the other collector, so enjoy that. And then, birthday tomorrow. I'll probably do some out of theater reactions. We got another live stream coming up, I think Monday night, where it's a new game to the channel, an Arrowverse Criterion battle, and it's going to be epic. We got 9 people on there. KB, you're one of the judges, so it's going to be a super fun time. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, go there, hit the notification bell, and just have a great time watching and talking the movies. Yay movies!
There you go. There you go. My favorite fish. What you got?
Nothing planned for me personally on my channel. You can find me at Fish the Film Collector on YouTube and Instagram. KB, thank you very much. Sorry, I was had to work and had to run off for quite a bit of the stream, but I'm glad I was here for what I was here for. I will be on Mike's channel on Monday with the Criterion Arrow battle. I guess that's what you would call it. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I've already chosen my side, so we're gonna see who comes out on top. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. And then I will be on Hux for trivia as well later on this month. So I'm excited about everything that's coming up. So, yeah.
There you go. For me, tomorrow, I was going to go tonight, but tomorrow I'm going to go see Longlegs, so I'll probably have a out-of-theater reaction to that, spoiler-free as always. We have an Iowa meetup this weekend, so some of your favorite YouTubers will be meeting up, organized by Corey, so definitely have some footage from that. Next week, besides Mike's stream, I also will finally get Movies with Leo back on the channel and have a conversation with him. And I'm also going to an early screening of Twisters, so I'll try to get a spoiler-free reaction video for that as well. Besides that, I don't know.
Oh, wait. Something did just come up, KB. A very important question for Huck now, because I know Huck is working and got to ask, are we still planning the LaDouche watch-along? Very important.
Oh.
I just want to know.
As soon as that sucker comes in, we're gonna douche it up. Come on.
Oh,
now.
douche party time. I love it.
That'll be the hashtag.
Oh my
you
God.
guys.
On
And
that
with
note, I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. If you see us on socials or whatever, try to help us keep accountable. Say, hey, how many movies have you watched? Are you still up on your 52-week challenge? You know, did you pick up that laser display or whatever you want to keep us accountable for? Definitely do that. And
happy birthday.
follow everyone. Yes, happy birthday to Mike and Anna. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
Um, Hope she's doing well, feeling well. So we will check it out. We will have everyone's information in the description sooner or later. I always do it afterwards. I don't know why. Thank you, everyone who's been in the chat, everyone lurking, everyone on the rewatch, replays, all that good stuff. And as I always say, go watch a movie. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.